just want my yogurt on the go.
I mean, but you're sitting down. How much on-go yo could you have? Okay. Oh, this is gonna be awful.
You wanted this.
Yeah, because, I want content. I don't care about the video itself. I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be dogs. All right, we're ready.
Strawberry or raspberry? Oh, mixed berry. Excellent. I'm having a delightful Go-Gurt.
Between the final selection as a whole and now this event afterwards, they do a fantastic job of easing us the viewer into this world of demon hunting and how it works. Bakugo!
We're already here? That was one ding removed from Connie. Oh no!
この子から手を離せ。離さないなら、おる。
やってみろよ。
That's good. Threat was issued, he didn't back down, and so he followed through with at least hurting his arm.
Sure.
Let's go! お前、起きたのか?
Her finally being awake in this reunion, full to the brim with kawaii.
Pause. Wait a second. Okay. He if my memory serves, because I did not watch this, did he ever establish that she went to sleep?
No.
Okay. So her finally being awake means absolutely nothing. And it just being cute that it's a hug means nothing. It's another motherfucking cute ding.
Good.
No!
Super nice touch, slightly showing us his flowing tears from the side of the mask.
Sure.
Him obtaining his super special demon killing sword.
No, that's just what happens
Yes.
for demon killers. Why is that a win?
It's just what happens. It happens to everybody. You didn't mention it's a super special black one that nobody really knows what it means or anything. Just the fact that it is, that he got it. What? He didn't even mention the stone with the picking and the...
This weird and wonderful character.
Sure.
Just character ding.
Hi.
My boy is looking sharp as heck.
I'm not even pausing. Not even.
I really feel like this relationship is a lot like the main character from Dororo's and the old man who raised him, and that's just a great dynamic that I loved in that anime and really enjoy here so far.
You mean a character is acting like a father figure?
We've seen them interact so little. The fact that they interacted, the fact that they trained for a year basically off screen, and then he trains by himself for another year. He comes back, leaves for the Demon Slayer thing, comes back, this happens. I feel no kind of affection towards them. This is not it's nothing. This is nothing.
You struggle to find the words
Yes.
of how nothing this is. Yo, Buggy.
Wow, dude! I'm super liking getting to see more people in an actual town. They've done a wonderful job of having it be just a small group of people in a forest until now, and yet still have it be so entertaining.
People,
is entertaining.
shapes. The fact that we just see people in a village, the fact that people exist in this world is a win, is worthy of praise.
Hey, this is a town. Dang. Hey, this is a forest. Dang. Because don't forget, he did a nature dang.
If you say so. I can't with this. This is not
Beautiful
how is
scene.
I don't need
Way
this
better
right
than
now.
most in terms of raw detail.
Way better than most what?
What do you mean? What do you? Are you comparing it to another show? Are you comparing it to this show? What do you mean by way better than most?
Because this looks like the town.
In terms of raw detail? What?
This looks like the Soul Society outside of the town in Bleach. Like, what's the difference? That there's more buildings? And it's CG, so you can just copy paste them, just turn them over to the side, and who gives a shit?
If demons are capable of stuff like this, it really opens up the possibilities for future battles. It's almost like stand abilities in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and how varied those are.
Demons have various abilities.
Oh yes.
He jumped and then jumped off of a building.
I legit don't even know what the ding was for. Another unique demon ding. Yeah, I don't. Animation?
No, I think it was just that him doing something awesome was because he hopped up and then hopped down and ding. I don't just what he's.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Can you hand me my water bottle, please?
No.
You're gonna make me get up.
Yes.
Go on.
You're the one who wanted to do this. I'm here under extreme duress again. You get your own in water. I'm not playing.
I've been kidnapped yet again. I don't know what happened, man.
I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it.
You are really not giving me my water.
Boy, this is some nice, cool, refreshing water.
I'm taking my headphones off.
Good.
I'm getting up, and I'm getting my own water.
Yeah, like you should. Why didn't you bring it over here before we started?
I
You knew we
wasn't
were doing this. We set a time, and you just like, let me put my water in Mr. Fantastic range. That's your
because
own fault.
I was over there in my seat playing the game, so I was like,
And never once were you just like, maybe I should be hydrated.
Get up.
Him saving the girl, that was absolutely outstanding.
You did a thing.
I'm so glad this effect is in the anime itself.
He already did this sword looks pretty ding. He did
Dude,
it.
it's gonna be all day.
He did that
It's gonna
already.
be all day, all night.
Why doesn't he just go, look, here is a compilation of awesome looking scenes. Let's just give him 5 dings and we'll just not even mention it anymore unless it's the fantastic episode 19 Jizz Fest. Whatever. Oh my goodness. I legit am gonna walk out when we get to the episode. I can't.
Really?
I can't. I'm gonna walk out.
Well, it's not gonna be
When we get to that
session.
moment.
It's not this session. It's,
It's gonna be in 2022. Mark my words.
You just did it. Don't
God,
do
I
it.
love these battles.
What battles?
What battles?
You showed him slicing things twice. We don't know what's going on here. You're just going, you like the battle. Why do you like the battle? Do you like the ingenuity? Do you like the speed of the combat? Do you like the brutality? Do you like the strategies? What do you like? Oh, you just like it? Dang. Okay.
Oh wow, did he mistake on the win counter? People are saying he was at 876 at some point. Wow, he really
oh my
did.
goodness.
You are a bum.
Oh, I couldn't even. How did y'all catch that?
Because they're getting to see it up there. They're seeing the whole process. We're just going, my God, look, water wheel. Who gives it?
God, I love these battles. So far, they're absolutely excelling at creating truly creepy demons, not just in design, but in how they sound as well.
It's not creepy.
Her coming into action at a time like this is amazing. I'm so glad she's paying attention in that box and helping when he needs it most.
Don't. 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 There's legit been like 6 tap-worthy moments already.
Why is she seeing them as family?
Because she was hypnotized. It wasn't a hypnotism. It was a suggestion while she was asleep.
Okay.
He
did.
her.
Okay, yeah, he did that. I thought the doctor lady did it. That's my fault.
No,
Yeah.
no.
人間を守れ。鬼は敵だ。
禰豆子。
人を傷つける。鬼を許すな。
This epic turn of events in terms of the old man's hypnosis.
Turn of events? That means an event with... You know what?
Ain't even worth it.
Ain't even worth it.
Gotta love how a seemingly near-miss moment for her ends up being just a casual event. Yeah, I made it past him, no problem. Sadly can't show much.
It's already been shown that she's strong and fast and that this demon is not really worth anything. Yeah, why wouldn't it just be a heartwarming as opposed to, instead of just the constant cute, it'd just be heartwarming and that'd be at least something different.
Much of it, but his final badass attack on this demon was sick.
Awesome attack ding. You've done awesome attack ding. You just said, God, you love these battles so much. And now you just go, the final attack is also good? How many great win moments per battle are we going to get when they're basically nothing? When they're basically, thing happens that I like ding. I'm not going to explain it, but it's just awesome ding.
I seriously do wonder what made them move away from conventional, often lazy animated attacks like usual anime and instead go for this epic style.
Animation, pretty, style, ding.
Can I also say that this is just the end battle of the end result of a fist flying really fast battle? Because it will do this and then you'll get the 3 punches and the kick.
I seriously do wonder what made them move away from conventional, often...
He did 4 attacks.
4 pretty slow attacks.
Before, instead of the thing...
lazy animated attacks like you...
I don't want to hear him again.
Style.
Yeah,
Oh man, that's so epic.
This man is a bum.
He's not even trying.
This
feels so rushed out of just like, yo, Demon Slayer is popping. I gotta put out a video. Oh my goodness. I'm so devoid of creativity that I just gotta say epic and awesome several times when ding. It's not funny. It's not clever. It just is. And this just is.
Cyber, the only thing I could think of is like in anime, you'll get very repeated frames to fill up time. So a character will do a same basic attacks to each other over and over and over again for a couple seconds, and then it'll go to the end moment of it.
Think like a Dragon Ball Z where they're just exchanging punches and
then you might get a kick.
It's just the same like punch, repeat, punch, repeat, punch, repeat. Sort of copy and paste it. And these were 4 unique attacks, is I believe what he's saying.
鬼物寺無惨について知っていることを話してもらう。
This reaction to hearing the main demon's name tells us a great deal about his influence in the world.
Demons are afraid of him.
My word, he shines in moments like these so bright.
I understand you, sir.
He's so kind. He's the nicest mother ever. He's so kind.
Cyber, I have no idea. I have no idea why he couldn't just say what we said and explain his point properly instead of just going, hey, they not like usual, so it good. I wonder why they chose to be good.
この中に聡子さんの持ち物があるといいのですが。
Despite the fact that he could hardly breathe, he still took the time to grab this so he could give it to the guy. Man, that's sweet.
Sure.
君も同じだったのかそうなのかすまないひどいことを言ったどうか許してくれ痛ましい手固く鍛え抜かれ分厚い少年の手ではなかった
That moment was beautiful on multiple different levels, from his realization of the lad's own losses in life to that apology, and finally his understanding of how much this young man had gone through to make it to where he is now. That was lovely.
Sure.
People in town, ding.
Oh wow, it's Tokyo and it looks fantastic.
Oh no, I apologize. Scenery, ding. My apologies, Anime Wins. I mistook you. I thought that you were a bum, and clearly you subverted my expectations and went into a different direction, and is therefore good.
He's a mub. Mub. Bum backwards.
Ah, there you go. No.
In terms of raw world building, this is amazing as we get a perfect understanding of the time period, technology in general, and along with previous episodes, knowledge of towns and smaller settlements like here's at the start of episode 1.
Okay. What time period are they in, sir?
What time period? Why is information not dispelled readily through like newspapers or radios or anything? Like, hey, 15 people in this one village has gone missing.
What's
in
the
a
deal
couple
with
of
that?
days. Hey, let's just not even worry about it. Oh, they're all females around the age of 16. There's no pattern here. There's no cause for alarm. Oh, we skipped so much.
Wow, I never expected them to reach him so soon into the anime. Okay, this anime just went truly next level.
What do you mean? What could he possibly mean there? I don't... It wasn't animation. He just sped through the clips. So what happened was Muzan, he goes, oh, I don't know who you are, and he infects somebody with a demon virus, and then they attack, assumingly their girlfriend or fiance or whatever. And he goes, wow, this is on the next level. Ding. Why did he go? He was smart to not get into a confrontation with him, knowing that Tanjiro is a demon slayer and that he would want to subdue a demon. Why would he not say that? Man. Yeah, he looks... I always just called him the Michael Jackson dude, because that was always my image of him. This exact moment. As soon as you come up, I was like, man, he looked like Michael Jackson. Why?
Cyber, you might be right about the Taisho period. It looks around that area. What does next level mean? In graphicness, content, action scenes, what, sir?
What?
この香りは
This is bloody wild and I'm so confused but enjoying it so much.
Oh, another, I don't know what's happening, but I like it, ding.
I had forgotten those.
Those are kind of the worst. Because it's just, hey, event.
Unexplained event that leads to interest in me as the audience.
Ding.
Enjoying it so much.
そう私は鬼ですが医者でもあり
Yes, I was very much hoping that this would be an element to the anime, that other demons have their own consciousness. That's fantastic and a clever storytelling tool.
Pause.
How's it a clever storytelling tool to go, not all demons are heartless, eat everybody people?
And it's hey, we got what, these two people, Nezuko, and do we ever get anyone else?
No.
Of course we don't. How very clever to introduce something. Introduce that people have their own wills and can survive on a little bit of blood. Donated through poor people and then they give them money. But these demons are just choosing to eat people. How very somber, and then you do nothing with it.
Oh, gnarly! Well, I absolutely cannot show that, but he turned the girl into mush. Also, though, this whole scene does a nice job of building up what is likely this main villain in the story.
Turn it off!
They built up the main villain in the story by going, hey, here he is beating a bunch of regular humans. Ain't he so strong?
Oh my goodness, he is to be feared. He's taking out these humans.
Dude,
one of them was a drunk person.
Episode 19 might legit just go, I don't normally do this, but here's 50 wins.
It might just do that.
Is it me, or does he not look exactly like Meruem from Hunter x Hunter here?
He
That's
does
a bit
not.
where I come from.
He does
What?
not, and that's a win because you think he looks like another character. Well, if it's just another character voice and this character, it's a win. So why not if it just kind of looks similar my eye?
He looks like Meruem. Dang.
And then he's probably going to give a win to the thing eye catcher too. Which is where I originally thought this was going. Oh, that's an interesting eye catcher. Which I accept. Okay. Nope. Never mind.
This moment made me remove a sin on the anime sins version.
Why? Why? You can't just say it did and then not explain.
Yes.
This is legitimately... it's probably the worst YouTuber. The worst YouTuber who's of quality. Who's not just like some 6-year-old just like, hey, I like Adventure Time. Subscribe. No, this is the worst YouTuber who's doing things. Competent things. Funny face ding. That's all it was. I don't hate myself.
These comedic
Listen, I don't hate myself. If you listen to the Jujutsu Kaisen thing that we just did, I was so hard against this. He was the one that was pushing for it. I'm like, I don't want to do this. Why would I want? He like, oh, it's the content.
I did say content.
No, I'm not like that. If it was up to me, it'd be another month or two before we come back to this.
But my whole thing is, I want this done. I don't ever want the looming threat of anime wins to be, hey, what do you want to do today? Well, we could do. I don't want that. I want this finished.
These comedic moments are great at breaking the tension and often darkness of the episodes.
Funny ding.
Boy, you should really watch One Piece.
It wasn't even this made me laugh. It was just that this is a comedic moment.
I'm not a masochist. I want it done.
Nah.
It's like if you're getting
what is it like?
It's like if you're getting a shot, I would rather you give me all my shots now than to come back 2 days later and get another shot and come back 2 days later and get another shot.
So are you saying that you would rather us do another 40 minutes?
Absolutely.
How could you?
But the problem is we can't take it.
It's the spirit and the body.
Yes, exactly. The spirit is like, hey, push through this. Spirit mind, like, push through it so you ain't got to do it no more. But the body is like, dude, you are literally dying. Cut it off. Hey, Koski. So, no, that's what it is.
仲良くしてやってくださいね。
無理だなこれは。
Yeah.
You already did a comedic moment! You just did it! Back to back! Dude!
Hey, that sounds fun, Koski. Enjoy it.
Dude!
This is terrible.
Dude!
continues to excel at world building, taking it nice and slow, episode by episode. Many anime can confuse the hell out of its viewers, throwing everything at them at once, but I suppose what also helps is the larger than usual episode order too.
Pause. Such as what? Outside of Samurai 8, what are you talking about?
That it happened. Naruto, nope. Bleach, nope. One Piece, nope. Dragon Ball, nope. My Hero, nope. I don't know what you're talking about. I legitimately do not know what you're talking about, sir.
Dance and the Franks had a whole lot in the beginning. And that's what put me off of it, because they were just like, here's a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, no thank you.
Even like sports anime will go, okay, here's the position you're playing, and here's what it needs to do, and here's the overall game. And it's like, oh, that person does that the next episode, or you know, something.
What just dumps 80 to 90% of their world building on your in chess, and then nothing else, as opposed to this where it just drip feeds it to you. You can't just say other anime.
See what I said before about these being quite similar to JoJo?
No, okay, they're not JoJo abilities. They're just differing ability. It's not like a Naruto, or even Naruto has different abilities. It's not like in Dragon Ball where everybody just has chakra. I mean, not chakra, but ki. And ki is just encompasses everything you do. And your blasts are basically the same.
People have different abilities. Dang.
Like My Hero, like One Piece, like in Jujutsu Kaisen, like what?
But
like
sir,
what does it?
Didn't you just already ding it for having unique abilities, and you're just going, yeah, unique abilities again? It's not even like animations, where animations are different, so you can be like, yo, this animation and this animation. No, you said these are unique abilities, and now you're coming back to, see, I told you!
Stand abilities? That was a smart choice from the mangaka, as it allows for a lot of variety in battles and from foes down the road.
Except for, you know, in Slayers, who, if you're a water slayer compared to the other water slayer, you're basically doing the same.
What's the difference between water and fire? It's just slashes. It's just different types of slashing.
Yushiro.
That?
Dude, I legit just looked at the time, like, is this a good enough time?
I do. This is one of those things where it's just like, okay, we can get a lot from a normal episode of Revisit It, but this is just him farting into a mic.
And going, can y'all smell it?
I can't take this.
2つできる限り鬼物児の血が濃い鬼からも血液を採取してきてほしい。
Oh, if anyone knows this song, I'd love it if you could tell me the name in the comments too. This one just sings to me.
It's so copy and pasted.
Pivoting off of what he just said, did Tanjiro ever take blood from more than one person, one demon?
He did.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
maybe two?
He did it with he did it quite a lot.
Okay, just making sure.
Quite a lot.
Just making sure.
Yeah, that would have been good, Kolsky. Instead of just, hey, I do love breathing. What is that? I'm the only person that does it, so it just is. It derives from fire breathing, if that means anything.
It does not.
It does not, ma'am. Oh.
One of the best uses of CGI being mixed in with hand-drawn animation I've ever seen.
Dude. Animation thing that he already did.
Oh, now that's just disgustingly outstanding.
But
so much animation, so much ding. Y'all are right. This win ratio is disgusting.
This is for children who just go, yeah, that is outstanding. And you don't think about it. You don't engage in it You just let it wash over you. This is just
like
stuff.
water.
This is just stuff.
I always try and praise moments like these because they're designed to take you by shock and surprise, and this absolutely did so with me.
過ごす時を邪魔する者が俺は嫌いだ
Man, I wish I could show you his face and head reforming together, but safe to say it was equally awesome and gross, and yeah, he's also back.
I'm sorry. But safe to say? Shouldn't it be safe to say?
Hey, whatever. Sometimes
Maybe it means something different over there.
No,
maybe
it doesn't.
the phrase.
He's just messed up. It's like people going, I could care less.
Yeah, which means you absolutely could care less, which means you do have a degree of care.
Yes, they just don't understand what it means. Another animation ding, though. Let's not forget. We're back here, back home. It's awesome and gross, and he's back. But he's a demon, and this has already been established that demons can't kill each other. It's only the demon slayers, the sun, and Muzan. This has been established, so it's not a clap that he's back.
What happens if a demon eats another demon?
That's a very good question. Shut up.
He's also back.
遊び続けよう朝になるまで命尽きるまで
Okay, for the last time in this video, I'm shouting out this epic ass tune.
The last time in this video, I'm shouting out the music I've already shouted out.
Yes. And guess what? He said in the last time in this video, he got a whole nother video. Don't do this, Wins. Don't do this. Don't.
Oh, you already knew this was getting a win, didn't you, you cheeky little munchkins?
Pause. Animation ding or what? It's just for people who already like Demon Slayer. And they go, yeah, win, yeah. You knew it was good. Yeah, I did, because it's awesome in animation and ding.
And this man is a confirmed bum.
三の型流流舞
That was freaking epic.
He's got nothing to say.
He's got nothing.
He's not saying anything. He's just saying this and awesome and ding and music and scenery and ding
and animation and I guess Tanjiro
This
jumping.
is awesome.
So epic, so dang.
You're not explaining why. You're just going it is. And guess what? That's what Demon Slayer is. So I can't even be too mad at him. Because they used to say about Demon Slayer. It's just this.
あいつらをおとりにして逃げましょう冗談ですわしのそばに寄るな
Dude,
He sucks.
dude.
He sucks.
糸が切れた
I'm loving getting to see all these demons' different abilities, including this one, seemingly taking away his most powerful insta-kill attack.
You almost leapt off the bed. This is a child's mentality.
He's not going, wow, I've never seen like arrows coming out and controlling and things like that. He's not explaining why it's good or unique or anything. He's just saying, wow, this is good. And he is not creative enough to explain to the audience why it is good, why it deserves a win, why it is praiseworthy.
That is a good question, Leo. What would he say for something mentally stimulating?
Something like a what is that? There's a show that I'm thinking of that is very like thinky. The poster is just like a kid and the background is red and he's standing in front of a lot of people and he's got a hat and he's got a baseball bat.
Oh, Paranoia Agent.
Paranoia Agent. Yeah, something thinky like that. What he'd probably just like, wow, this show is saying a lot of things. This is very.
Or he would go on Reddit and see what people say
Oh
about
my
it.
goodness!
So he could go, I'm thinking that cock eyebrow.
This character's motivation was such, and thus it ties into the. Oh my goodness! Because you're right. If he's just going, this is awesome. So if you gotta think and explain why it's awesome, he's gonna have some issues.
So what did he do for like Hunter x Hunter? What would he do for like the Chimera Antarch?
Nan abilities. Lion with ability to take people's powers. A smoke. Awesome.
I guess so.
Oh, run fast. Funny. Oh, Komugi. Ooh, eagle.
But I think a thinky type of anime would expose him. Because it would be in such stark contrast to what he usually does. You just have to go, oh, this is not you. Who wrote this?
No, he would be like, because they're in thinky animes, they have that fisheye lens where people's face get all distorted and stuff. He'd be like, wow, this really shows the madness of this character in this moment.
Oh,
you know it.
Oh, really?
Well, now, that was sick.
This isn't content.
This is not content.
This isn't anything. This is a person going, I can't say anything about this fight. Wow, it's awesome. Ding. I need dings.
Wow, this is sick, dang. Look how awesome this is, dang. Yeah, I'm surprised he only saying Hunter x Hunter. Even though he loves it. Oh, it's Miruum and it gets a ding just because it's Miruum. Okay, so why aren't you talking about it?
Seriously!
I too
to live in this world would be bliss. Where you just go, Demon Slayer is the hypest. Everything is great to you. There's no negatives. That would be so great to just live in a world of just everything is good. And then it's just like, well, I didn't like that. And you don't have to explain yourself because you just didn't like it, opinions, whatever. That would be the best. To just sit there and just absorb content and just go, this is awesome, and move on with your life.
When Nezuko comes out, you're like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. When something funny happens, you're just like, ha 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 ha. I'm as the audience laughing. When something awesome happens, your eyes go wide, and you're just like, look at the sword techniques, look at the animation. I wish I could live in a world of animation.
These people that are just like, yo, Deku, he's going down this dark path and all the people enjoying that crap. Just like, oh, this thing is happening. No matter what the consequences is, no matter how we got here, the fact that it's happening and it's awesome. Oh my goodness, did you see that last panel where he's all edgy and he got the things coming out of his back and they're like, he don't look like no hero. And he don't look like no hero. What's happening to our boy Deku? He was so cheerful. Why can't I do that? Why can't I just like Dragon Ball?
For the punchy stuff.
Yes!
Why can't Goku make you laugh?
When somebody just wishes to be the strongest in the universe, you go, oh my goodness, how is Goku and Vegeta gonna fight him? He's the strongest! And that's your entire thought process!
As opposed to going, this is the dumbest thing.
Oh my goodness!
Where you can see the giant projection Goku against Moro, and you're just like, holy my God! Where you could be like totally like Mark, and you look at the panel layout and you go, my God, look how the panels are.
Why? To live in that world. We obviously would not be here doing this. But this channel would not exist.
It would be a different channel, and we'd probably be popular.
We would, because we'd be going after people going Dragon Ball sucks, and we go, no, but it's good though, big punch fight. And then people in the comments will be like, yeah, big punch fight. You're right.
We'd be the dude.
You're
Just
right.
Stop is wrong about Demon Slayer.
You're right.
We would.
We don't need to know about the government. Why would we need to know about the government?
How would that improve the story any?
You're right.
I know, it was good, wasn't it? Absolutely, they can take an epic win for this.
This is like 6 just epic, awesome dings in a row. That's it. Not explaining, just awesome.
For the end to his battle against Arrow-san.
Pause. Yeah, and he gets all his money as well for this.
It's so much money.
People come out the pocket. People go, this content is worthy of me giving you my money. Like, they do that.
No, Smith, he does not ever have any dark sides, though. No. So.
Unless you count the end where he is literally taking over.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man.
What about Chainsaw Man?
I wonder how people are going to feel about Chainsaw Man.
They're going to either love it or they're going to find it absolutely disgusting.
No. No. No.
This anime seriously does just keep on getting better and better all the time. From the music to the animation and great CGI, it's all being pieced together to create some fantastic looking battle sequences.
Why are your fonts different sizes?
Shut up.
Like, I thought he was
That's
gonna...
not what's important here.
I thought he was gonna speak louder.
That's not what's important here. It's just another wild, pretty ding.
Now that was a really great end to the battle against one of the very strong foes.
Great end to the battle, but you already gave a win for the end of the battle with Arrow-san. Not 2 dings ago. I like this.
His perseverance being shown right here.
Sure.
I suppose
He gave that a stealth win.
You can kind of hear the ding under the loud music, the loud epic music.
The blaring music. Oh my goodness, you are.
this football match deserves one.
But you...
その名を口にしましたね。呪いが発動する。
This scene telling us way more about both her powers and some truth about the main antagonist.
Sure. I can't show this scene, but it's absolutely gruesome. Full Metal Alchemist on the computer in the background, very nice. Zoom in, shocked face, ding.
I wish I could be this person. Not for
Wouldn't
the
it
money
be
he
awesome?
makes. I don't care about that.
Wouldn't
I
it
wish I could
just
just
be
live in a
awesome?
world of ignorance.
Wouldn't it just be the
Because it
best?
truly sounds like bliss.
Dude, just smiling. Just like every pretty thing is just like, wow. This is now the greatest thing ever.
おそらくもう一方も十二気づきではないでしょう。弱すぎる。
Oh, okay, now this is getting exciting. They are considered weak?
小さい子供みたいだ。
Wish I could show the scene itself, but her asking him to play with her like a little kid is seriously touching. They're nailing it
Oh
in
my
terms of
goodness.
humanizing these demons upon their defeat.
Pause.
It's so encyclical.
You're dinging this as a win. Why didn't Arrow Man not get this? Why was he just a piece of Why?
家族。しかし、禰豆子さんのかかっている暗示は私たちは鬼ですが。やめろ。
Both of their equal reactions to her affection are both lovely and hilarious.
禰豆子さん。
I mean, sure.
ありがとう。
I mean, sure.
I was sure with the first one.
I
Absolutely.
mean, sure.
Yeah.
You gave him permission to do that.
No, I didn't.
You gave
You
him
a lie.
allowance. You
You
gave
lie.
him the right of way.
No.
You said,
No.
yeah, this
No.
is fine.
No.
He goes, oh, this is fine? Oh, this cool? Oh, we do, okay, the floodgates are open here.
So basically what you're saying is, because I said you got put somebody back, I gave them permission to break their leg.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Absolutely. They took it the wrong way, but you gave them permission to do something.
No,
and they
push
went,
back. I said literally.
No, you said, no, this is fine. They go,
I said, yeah, sure.
yeah, sure. They go, let me at them. You go, yeah, sure.
No, you're acting like I'm holding them back. And like,
Yeah, sure, that's what's happened.
Nope, not allowing that. The thing had already happened. And it's like, yeah, okay, sure.
And then you go, and then he in his mind just like, oh, violence is cool. I'm not being punished for violence. All right. And then he jumps up, and then his knee goes into his arm, and he shatters that. And then you're at fault for not being the adult, for not stopping this.
Big disagreement.
Ask for better. Ask for more.
Absolutely ask for better. But what he said was fine.
Okay, yeah, sure.
But then the very
eye
next
for
thing,
an eye.
the
Eye
very
for
next
an eye.
thing
And
he
then
said
guess
was
what?
trash. Does he only do mainstream anime? For the most part, but he also doesn't do it. Because he's not doing One Piece. He hasn't done Naruto. He hasn't done Bleach. I don't even know if he's done Dr. Stone. Like, I don't know what he does. I know he's done Jujutsu Kaisen. He might just be trend surfing and just like, what's the newest, hottest thing? Let me do that.
He got Black Clover. That time I was resurrected as a slime.
Hot
season
thing.
2. Jujutsu Kaisen, of course.
Hot thing.
My Hero.
Hot
season
thing.
1. Attack on Titan.
Hot thing.
Promised Neverland.
Hot thing.
Black Clover. Attack on Titan. Black Clover. Jujutsu Kaisen. ReZero. Kaguya-sama. It's a pretty good anime. Black Clover. Snafu. My teen romantic comedy. We talked about that with our boy Catch 'em All Saw. Gurren Lagann, Black Clover, Gurren Lagann, ReZero, Black Clover, Cowboy Bebop, My Hero, Dr. Stone.
Okay.
Second half, so he must have done first half. ReZero, Vinland Saga. This is all just the popular stuff.
If there's everything wrong with Black Clover, y'all not getting it this year.
Y'all not getting anything. Stop asking for stuff.
So yeah, he does a lot of the mainstreams.
Mainstream, easy, people like this thing.
Wonder how he would react to some quality ecchi. I don't know. I'm married. My wife point to door.
He wouldn't do ecchi. He would be like, I can't show this, but boobs. That type of thing. And see, it's odd. Because on Anime Sins, he's doing Fate Stay, Ascension of a Bookworm, Steins Gate Zero, which was derided pretty much. But yeah, I saw that.
You saw the anime?
Yeah. Rascal does not dream of dreaming, girl. What the is this? No wonder Anime in Sins are getting 6,000 views per. And Anime Wins are getting 200,000, 100,000, 5,000, 2,000, 26,000, 7,000. People want to clap and go, yeah, pretty, I like. Everything great about Attack on Titan Season 4. Almost 300,000. Everything great about Jujutsu Kaisen first half. 325K. Yeah, that's why. Because he's doing all this popular stuff, and then over there he's doing this, hey, these anime are bad or not well known, and you just go, hey, this character's motivation does not make a whole lot of sense, ding. And people go, I don't understand because you're not explaining it, because you El Bummo. This face, ding. Not even, you couldn't even do that. About to break your chair. Don't.
This was definitely unexpected from someone who finished the final selection, but gotta say, Connie's voice actor is just brilliant here.
So pause. We got Connie's voice actor, the fact that he is in the show, and the fact that he does a good job are two separate things. I should hope that a voice actor well seasoned is going to do a good job when there's a lot of production around anime. Tell me a performance that is not good in anime.
By a noted good voice actor.
Yes. In a sub.
Look no further for a great example of hand-drawn characters being animated within a CGI rendered background.
But he's done this.
Okay, wait.
But he's done this.
Great example. How's this great example?
Look no further. Look. Just look no further. Here.
No.
It's here.
Okay, it's hand-drawn characters. It's a CGI background. What makes it great?
The fact that it is.
The fact that it is.
The fact that they're not floating. The fact that, you know, the grass isn't purple.
They're not T-posing.
Yeah. Look.
Damn, things like this always hit me. I had the same reaction in part 4 of JoJo. I won't spoil it, but yeah, I feel the same way now. He's worked so hard to stay alive and will die anyway. Hilarious guilt tripping.
Funny. Cut it off. I'm done. No, that's it. Shut up.
It's not an hour. We got 5 minutes left of this one. Let's get through the 5 minutes, yo, so we can cleanly come back to the second one, yo. I understand. I absolutely. If you need to walk away for 40 seconds, I got you. But my God, it is 5 minutes left of this. And I don't want to come back to part 1.
Man! I can't believe this!
This reaction.
Zenitsu is not funny.
No, he is not. He is extraordinarily not funny. Objectively. I don't got this.
Betelgeuse.
And he even had to
ReZero
villain.
We're not getting a Zenny muff, yo. We're not getting a Zenny muff, yo.
We could.
We're not.
But we could.
We could, yes.
There are enough out there.
Like I said, we could do a Demon Slayer year.
Absolutely. There's so many videos.
This is like what I'd expect from some high-level boss fight in a video game, and I ain't mad.
You spelt it A-N-I-T with no apostrophe. That is not how you spell ain't. That is a knit.
Knit. A knit. No proofreading. Ain't got time for that.
I'm making too much
money.
Patreon money, bruh. I'm getting sponsored by too many things, yo. I can't be sitting here actually looking at things and making sure that my spelling is correct, that I'm saying the right turn of phrase.
Words are not hard. They're the easiest thing in the world. Hey, guess what? We have infinite knowledge at our fingertips. And he couldn't be bothered.
I don't understand what's happening and who everyone is and why they are and everything and stuff, but I'm very much enjoying how different it is to every other episode so far. Things like...
How is it different?
Things like this can freshen up a...
You're episode 12 in, and you're saying the series is being freshened up.
And you've already said that the demons have unique abilities. So they have unique abilities and things are happening. And it's somehow fresh...
Leo, this man can sleepwalk through a video
legitimately
and get paid so much money
he
for
doesn't even have to watch the anime. He can skim it.
He can synopsis
He can look
every
up a
episode.
synopsis. He could be like, hey wife, did you watch this? Yes, I did. Tell me like 15 good stuff. And is the animation pretty? You bet. All right, cool. I got you.
And then I'll figure out the voice actors.
This can really help freshen up a series.
すみません善一さん
This is definitely getting more and more hilarious the more they play into it.
I seriously thought about just coming back to the 4 minutes.
Him just yelling.
This is the audience for Zenitsu.
Absolutely.
This is the audience that vote this man #1 in the character.
I'm clapping. I'm
I
clapping.
wish I could be him.
Dude, just to find like legitimately 10 minutes of uninterrupted screaming. If you take it all and put it in a line and just find all that funny again and again and again, the world is nothing but smiles and funny at that point. You doing nothing but laughing. That's nothing but joy in your life. There's so just to be able to watch almost anything and just go, this is of quality because pretty. Look, them Transformer robots are transforming.
My God, they punch each other.
Sexy lady ding. Clap. Oh my goodness. Why we gotta be like this? Life would be so much easier if it was just...
updated the picture. Rex is killing it in the Discord with these images.
If we could simply just exist and consume product and wait until further product, it would be the best. I just imagine watching anything and just be like, yes, this is good, no matter of the quality, because you can pick things that are good within them.
I really wish I could. I'm with you, Alex. I wish I could like edgy Deku.
It would be the best because we're getting almost nothing but edgy Deku. I would be clapping so hard. Imagine being a fan of Bakugo.
Oh,
you
dude!
never going hungry.
Dude!
You constantly eating.
It's the more they play into it. Don't like stuff like that.
Is that why you winded?
I feel like I should just take off my headphones.
Okay, that was just brilliant.
Yes, it was. It absolutely was.
This kid is super brave, and also, what the hell?
I don't understand Ding. Oh my goodness, awesome, this, pretty. He's actually super strong. What's going on? Where are we going?
Animation.
You know what, boys and few gals? They can go right on ahead and take the maximum extremely rare 2 wins award right there. From the CGI and animation quality greatness to the shock of it happening after all of his complaining and being asleep. Wow, I enjoyed that a lot.
It was basically everything you just said.
So pause. It's not the rare 2 anime wins dings because you gave 2 separate reasons why it should be dinged.
So you should have just separated the 2
Yes.
things.
He don't even understand what he's doing.
Also, they can take another one for the added element to this character, that it clearly wasn't fully him that attacked the demon, so this adds an interesting part to him.
But you winded over there when you say he's...
For the final time of this video, I'm shouting out the animation quality during battles and in general one more time. It's absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to see what the second half will bring.
もう食えないのかその程度かいえまだ
Ah, now that's just made this even more interesting than it already was.
How?
What did you didn't explain, sir.
What's more interesting? And how is it more interesting? Where does the interest stem from? With this 2 lines. I watched the show. I don't know what he's talking about.
I've watched the show and I've read the manga from the beginning. I don't know what you mean, guy. I do not understand what that was.
Love it when an anime gives a decent backstory for the villains who aren't even main villains.
But this is like the 5th backstory ding, and he's gonna do it again when he dies.
So many more times.
He's basically just Cavendish.
Adjusting to the attacks and room changes is brilliant.
珠代さんに手当てをしてもらっているが怪我は完治してないその怪我が 痛くて痛くてたまらないんだよ。善逸を女の子
You've
から
already
引き
given
離し
him
た
a
時も
perseverance ding.
声を張った時も
You've already
すごい
given it.
痛いのを我慢してた。
Acknowledging his prior injuries as opposed to moving on and kind of pretending they never happened.
Am I allowed to say sure here?
Sure.
Joey, you missed the worst. The worst. We're so mad.
We got 2 minutes left.
We would have been done a good 13 to 15 minutes ago if I wasn't like, let's please push through these last 5 minutes of the episode. Because I don't want to do it again.
Oh, that was my mistake. I pulled out the cord. Because I was just fidgeting.
Oh, wow, that reset all our crap, too.
Goodness gracious. Oh, it looks like we're going to have to stop.
Okay, we're back to headphones. Everything should be back.
Why did it go all the way back there?
Maybe I hit something when it happened. Or maybe when it reset the audio, it did something. Okay, here we go.
No. You mean?
This amazing speech and perseverance after almost allowing himself to fall into despair beautifully fits the ever-building narrative of his most excellent character. Yet,
Tanjiro is a nothing.
Where'd my water go?
And he will continue, and he continues to be a nothing.
So
and
close.
he will continue to be a nothing.
All of these things are true.
yet again, even more background information on this villain.
Can you stop shaking your water bottle, please?
Can he stop being a bum?
Clearly not. But you have the capacity to do so. To stop being this.
Don't CGI and hand drawing.
This is outstandingly good looking.
He said
Yep.
for the final time. No, but he said in battle. No, but this is a battle.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
He can't do this.
It's great how he learns through battle, but I also enjoy the subtle facial reactions, making us aware that it meant something to this demon that he did.
Subtle? They put a camera on his face and he shakes his eyebrow. I'm like, what the what is subtle about
There's nothing
that?
subtle. His face goes from anger to concern. There's nothing
Or surprise,
subtle about
whatever.
To this demon that he didn't land on the paper just like it was walked on by that mean guy before. How they finish up this awesome...
Okay, how does Tanjiro know what that is?
He can smell it.
He can smell it.
How they finish up this awesome and unique battle with amazing looking CGI from the water skills being used. These seriously look great. Can't say it enough really.
Literally said that he would not do this.
Now he said animation. This is CGI both times. So our boy,
no, press play.
見つけにするようなものではなかったのだ。
成仏してください。
This kid seems to have the same effect on his enemies as Gon from Hunter x Hunter, and it makes each demise that much better in my eyes.
the same effect on his enemies, like how? Because Pito was just beaten to death.
Bomb Dude was always about his comrades. Gon changed nothing about his outlook or anything. Hisoka, there is no change there. Dodgeball Dude, he was not an evil person, so there was no disposition to change there. Who are you talking about? Good moment.
Oh, Connie just went right up in my estimations.
For what reason?
Further speaking to his character in this moment, despite seemingly being a split second away from being attacked, he stood his ground to protect the box.
Pause. Connie goes up, in my opinion. For what reason? He's protecting the box. and then he is still protecting the box and gets another ding.
Hey, that's the rare maximum double ding.
But he did a triple before.
Uh-huh. Wouldn't the water affect the paper? The water's not real.
Water's not real.
All their attacks, their stuff, it's not real.
It's just stylistic.
Thanks so much for watching part 1, ladies and
Oh,
gents. If
thank
you're not already
goodness.
subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button.
Oh, thank goodness.
He is on pace to have 344 wins for this series.
That is
and
a
you
factual
know,
statement.
and you know,
Connie is a character in Demon Slayer. That's like bum fans that just walk up to Chargeville like, "Hey, Goku," and he's like, "I'm not Goku." The character that I play. I curse you.
the boar guy, is he good? He's okay. Why do you curse me? You should curse the content.
I can do both.
I don't think so. I think you only got one curse technique. Or you got 72. I don't know. I don't know how Jujutsu Kaisen works. Yeah, this is awful.
This is just like any time that I have to do this, it is always just like this pit in my stomach of just, this again. And then he gets into it, and it's the same again and again. He'll make 3 points that were like, yeah, sure. And the rest are just scenery ding, animation ding, awesome ding, cute ding, facial reaction, no words ding.
This is beyond the lowest common denominator stuff. Where it's just like, y'all just want to clap. Y'all don't really care what I say.
No. It's just.
Hey, the voice acting is great here. I'm glad somebody finally pointed that out. Are you serious, commenter? So yeah,
I can't with this.
yeah, we can, because we're gonna do it again. It's not happening anytime soon.
Kicking and screaming every single time. You see, I am never the person that's just like, let's do this. You're always the person.
Because I want it done.
You're the one that introduced this one. You were like, hey, let's do this. We were done with this dude. But then you were like, hey, let's do this. You introduced the problem. Now you're like, I want to solve the problem.
Yes!
The problem wouldn't
That's
be
what
here
math
if
is.
it wasn't for you.
That's what math is.
You took a plate of spaghetti and threw it on the ground just like, all right, now I got to clean up this spaghetti. You wouldn't have had to clean it up if you didn't put it there.
Yeah, but who cooked the spaghetti?
I don't know who cooked the spaghetti.
Anime wins. Dang.
I don't know what you thought you did there.
Yeah, I don't know who said it earlier. I think it was me. Oh, no, it was Cyber. This is negative content. What?
Your boy commented back, King of Illinois.
What? It's been days.
It's
been days.
So what you're really saying is that you're a pompous, obnoxious bunch of fake intellectuals ripping on something that's because it's a trend. Gotcha. Emoji. Even though you did this whole big comment, he just cuts away. It's like, you stupid.
Well, I just systemically broke down everything you said in R. Yeah, but your mama.
Yeah, but your shoes are busted. Like, wait a second.
We got a comment during one of it was the Just Stop Fairy Tale video, and it was from a dude that is just not a very good commenter. We really need to do that revisited comments.
It was literally 4 days ago, and he just commented back all this stuff where you're like, no, you're wrong here. We didn't say that. Proof that we said that. What are you talking about? Obnoxious pseudo-intellectual hopping on a trend. The trend that is Fairy Tale that ended years ago. The trend of Just Stop's Fairy Tale video, which was released.
I guess the trend of hating on Fairy Tail.
It was released 11 months ago. How is it a trend to hate on Fairy Tail?
I don't know.
That's just like Imran. Just, all right, get him.
Thought on Rurouni Kenshin. Never read it. Never watched it. Always meant to. But then that stuff came out about the creator, and I put it way back on my backlog.
That is big not happening. even if I don't pay for it, I don't want to support somebody who's that way. It's fine. It's one thing if you're just like, you can overlook certain things. People are just like,
it's all about what's
your threshold. People are like, oh man, Chris Brown, he beat up some women, but that man got some pipes. I don't personally agree to that, but then I was just thinking like, hey, if one of my favorite singers did something, what is my threshold? It's always just like, kids are at the top, and then it's just like, you beat up your grandmama. It's like, I can't forgive that. You beat up your mama. No, can't forgive that. You beat up your dad. Well, what did he do? How old is he? Is he in a ventilator? Things like that. You gotta sort of justify. There's always a line to just like what was done, and this was done. It's like, you had a whole lot of kiddie porn.
A good example of that is the singer Johnny Craig, who is the former singer of Gavin Dance, Slaves, Emarosa, so on and so forth. There's been a lot of allegations of like abuse from him, physical, sexual, blah 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 blah. So I no longer look for Johnny Craig material, period. But if he has a project out, I might listen to it. I will never go, when is the next Johnny Craig thing? But if it's like, you listen to Dance Gavin Dance, here's a new Craig song, I might listen to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a real big problem with like singers, because one of my favorite singers is Jorn. He's the lead singer. He was the lead singer of Master Plan. He's got a whole bunch of, he's like a really old school rock, like Dio type of singer.
That type of metal.
Yeah, power metal, just, that type of thing. And he's been singing and touring and all this stuff for years and years. He's got such a powerful voice. He's got this long hair and he's got this big beard.
What you would expect.
If you like think of this like an 80s, 70s rock, that's that dude.
He would be, if you cartooned him, he would be in Death Clock.
Absolutely. And then I had never heard a single interview from him. And then I heard one interview, and he is just this soft-spoken German man. He's just like, well, I love to plant in my garden. And I'm like, you got a garden, you're German! And that is also kind of like a, man, that kind of ruined you for me. Because you got these powerful voice, and you just a lame.
You supposed to be trashing hotel rooms and just like put it on my bill and just throw money around.
And he's just like, I'm a bit up there in age. I can't do as much as I would like to, but I'm having fun on the road. I'm like, oh my goodness, what hookers, crack, cocaine, heroin, nothing. A garden.
What are your thoughts on Justice League Snyder Cut? It was okay. It was better than the original Justice League, but that's not saying much. But I don't think it's a good film.
It is. It does some things better than the original. It does some things worse. I can't fully say that it's better because there's a lot. It's way too bloated.
When's the last time you watched the original Justice League?
I watched them back to back to compare.
Okay. Yeah, I would absolutely say Snyder is better.
Have you?
Yes.
There is a perfect cut if somebody were to edit them both together.
And you said that before.
It's in there. Somebody can do a brisk 2.5, topping out at 3-hour cut.
That would just
be really acceptable.
Are you going to play Neo The World Ends With You demo?
I already did. How dare? What are you talking about? Loved it. There's not too much that you could do. I thought that maybe they would like use the touchpad to maybe. Nah, they don't. It's just the not the D-pad. The what's the thing?
Touchpad.
No, the things on the right.
The buttons?
The buttons. That is what
face
they
buttons.
are. The buttons. That was the word that I was looking for that I for some reason I could not think of. But yeah, you just use the buttons and you use the pins. That's fine. I would prefer it. Because with the original World's Ends, with you got a whole bunch of pins and they're activated differently. Some of them you gotta slide your character. Some of them you gotta like make a circle. Some of them you gotta scratch, things like that. That was always very, very fun. But they did what they could, and I didn't really pay too much attention to the story. I just would I want to see what the battle system is like, but I did listen to a couple voice actors, and they're really good. I'm really looking forward to this game, because this was a whole, if I don't like the battle system, I'm canceling my pre-order. But I do like it, so I'm keeping it.
Revisit it for comments would be great. Yeah, I've thought about doing the comments of our video, and then going to the comments of the videos we revisited, and taking some select ones from there, too. Striking while the steel is cold.
Ice cold. Fairy Tail is dead.
Thought on Tokyo Revengers. Still have not read it. I'm getting through Watamote, and I'm finishing up Jujutsu Kaisen, and Tokyo Revengers is the very next thing I read.
How you feeling about Watamote?
I finally got it, and once I got it, it became huffing hilarious.
When did you get it?
When her little cousin came to visit. And it was just like, why are you looking at me like that? And I was like, it's
She's
a wrap.
cheating against kids.
She's got that shoulder hose, and it's like, well, maybe here is, and she's just trying to justify that she's not the lamest, worst person she's ever met.
That series lives and dies by Tomoko. If she was not such an interesting character,
she's such a gremlin.
She is a horrible gremlin. But you just feel so sorry for her.
Yeah, that was my whole problem in the beginning, because I was like, wow, I'm not laughing because I just kind of feel very sorry for her. But then eventually it's just like, I was the greatest in track, so I'll do this marathon easy. Start, oh God, my stomach. It's just like hilarious.
No, she is a gremlin. And that's all she is. And that's, I love it. It's great.
Favorite devil fruit?
Kizaru's. It's high up there. It's so good. I love it. Just light, and he's teleported, and he's got a light sword. Kizaru is the hypest.
Kizaru and Robin's. Those would be my top two.
Robin is really good. Let me see. Croc's got a really good one.
Yeah.
Especially since he was in the Inaru's. Ooh, lightning. He's busted on so many levels. You know what? I really like Queen's Big Brontosaurus.
Yeah. I like the hybrid form too.
Yeah.
Artist versus art. What weighs more? Yeah, it's all what you pick, what you believe in. Because I can go back and watch Chris Benoit matches, because I feel like, even though he did one of the most horrible things I've ever seen for somebody that I like, I don't think it's his fault. So I can really separate
extenuating circumstances.
Yeah, all the concussions and stuff and the steroids, and I can separate that easily, because I'm just like, he did a very bad thing, but I can't fault him necessarily for it, because he had brain damage.
But if you're a kitty diddler, that's
just you out of here.
That's your choice. You out. You foul.
You done so. Thought on Trash Fast 9. Bruh. The Fast and the Furious series is the most. We do not remember what we were. Because it was just a bunch of people racing in cars. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, here's a heist. Let's jump over bridges so we can get to the safe. And then, I think it was Michelle Rodriguez or Vin Diesel. I was like, yeah, the final movie, we're definitely going to space. And it's like, why would you?
What, in space heist? What are you doing?
This mother jumped from a building to another building in a car.
You got tanks and they're on ice. It's like, oh my goodness. But that's, the people that like that are going to like it, because you're not getting any sort of thinky stuff there. You're not here for that.
Can you do a Justice League Snyder Cut is good video? No, because I don't think it's good, but I can do I forgot who suggested the thing where it's hazing and praising, which I really like the name, so I'm gonna use that. I can do a video of that where I praise a bunch of it, where I haze a bunch of it, so I can talk about what I like and dislike about it. I can't do a it is good because I do not believe that.
I think he means, can you do a it's good and we trash it? Because
Oh yeah, we could definitely do that for Revisit It. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Easily.
Because there's a lot of stuff where it's just like, all right, wrap it up. Come on now.
And that Wonder Woman bush every time she was on...
that dumb champion, just like the in Flash scene with Black Chick, cut it. Don't
Iris.
need it. Kick rocks.
Favorite cartoons that aren't anime. Oh, dude, that list is long.
Pepper Ann always comes to mind.
Pepper Ann, number one with a bullet.
Angry Beavers.
Recess.
The Amazing World of Gumball is hilarious.
This guy with Dan Versus.
Dan Versus is hilarious. I am still a fan of My Little Pony. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to dip my toe into the 5th gen because it's CGI and it looks kind of weird and I'm not exactly cool with the story. Don't know if I'm going to poke my toe into that, but My Little Pony was always very good.
Life and Times of Tim is legitimately the most hilarious adult cartoon I've ever seen. Bob's Burgers is fantastic.
Metalocalypse.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Xavier Renegade Angel.
Yo, that is... I will just look up clips and just like... Because I wasn't digging it back then because it's just so out there. It's very random comedy. But it's hilarious. It sucks and it's so hilarious because it's just like farting the wind. It was gone. 12-Ounce Mouse was really good as well.
12-Ounce Mouse was good.
Was good back then.
C-Lab 2021. Archer. Love Archer. Frisky Dingo was cool. Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
We would be here all... Invader Zim, we would be here all day.
Zim is so f***ing good.
Rocco, like...
all of them just like 90s things. Apparently the remake of the Rugrats is not very good.
I don't doubt it.
Which I thought it was not going to be. I'm glad that they got everybody back, but I saw some trailers and stuff. I'm like, wow, they do not look that good. Tommy's head is just like it's a weird shape, but when you see it in like 3D and crap, it's like this dude got an onion head. It's terrible.
What do you think of Eiyuden Chronicle? Is that from the makers of Suikoden? If so, I'm really looking forward to checking it out. Yeah, I don't know if that's the manga or the game, or if it's a manga or a game.
It's a video game.
Okay, yeah, so it's from the makers of Suikoden. Yeah, it should be interesting. Thoughts on Azumanga Daioh?
Azumanga Daioh, sir.
I don't know.
Turn in that card.
I don't know.
It's very funny. I really liked Azumanga Daioh. I read that back when it was like, hey, I'm done with Dragon Ball and their Naruto's and stuff, and I want to branch out. That was one of the things where I really started getting into school, slice of life type of stuff. Because it's just... It's one of the cute girls doing cute things tropes. And it's just funny, and I like it.
Wow, that is really good. Rex is killing it.
I never watched the anime. But
he did the anime wins guy, and it's the bells instead of the drums.
Oh my goodness, get that out of here,
Rex. That's amazing.
He doesn't deserve that,
dude. That's so good.
He would legitimately put that in a video or make it his icon or something. Delete that. We don't need him knowing about this.
Dude, that is ridiculous. I'm really considering commissioning him for some art for the channel.
Oh, definitely. The man is quality.
What do you think of the future of Yakuza series? So, what they're doing with Yakuza is, from now on, the main Yakuza series is turn-based. And they're going to make Judgment like the old combat system, where it's like punching and kicking in a semicircle and changing your styles and stuff. I prefer turn-based. Give me more turn-based stuff. And I really like the turn-based of Like a Dragon. So,
boy, it's so good.
I am a thumbs up on the future for
game
Yakuza.
Is stupid good.
Dofi got a sick Devil Fruit too, but my pick would be Kuzan. Ao's Devil Fruit is ridiculous. I love Dofi too. I think Dofi just does a little too much with his though. Like the whole replicating his entire body thing.
Yeah, string clone. That's.
I'm not a fan of that part. Everything else he does, I'm 100% with. Birdcage makes so much sense.
Yeah, and Kuzan just like in the war where he just go bam and it's just a whole all the water is just froze. Like, oh boy,
He too strong.
he's too strong.
What do you think of Shin Megami Tensei 5? Looking forward to it a lot.
Looks really good. I am actually gonna dip my toe into that because I saw that. I went, hey, look at that.
Yeah, we saw it during the conference. I was like, yes, I just need to see the battle system. They were showing all the story stuff. I was like, show me the battle. And they showed it, and I was like, I am in.
Foxy is also really good.
Foxy is broke.
Foxy is broken, but he's like Buggy where he's a bum.
He's a bum, and it prevents him from being the strongest on the sea. Kelly Funk's Devil Fruit is balling. It's super interesting.
Kelly Funk.
You can wear them like a skin.
Oh yeah, the Funk Brothers. Absolutely, I love the Funk Brothers. That's a really good, and it's like the timid one, and he can't, and the small one, so he has to wear them, and they get. That's a really good one.
Who's the worst member of the Justice League, and why is it Batman? It's Batman because you have to really justify why he is there. And to do that, either he has to be put so far above the powered people to justify why he's there, or you have to bring them down. Batman is by far the worst member of the Justice League.
Or it's like that dark side moment where it's just like, oh, if
the Kryptonian or the Amazonian had tried to do this, it wouldn't have worked. But because it's you, I believe you would destroy my planet and kill life for some reason.
And then people jizz like he outsmarted the dark side.
And it's like, why would Darkseid ever believe that Batman would kill people? Batman sucks.
Outside of the fact that he somehow wired an entire bomb to explode and it will destroy the entire planet and the world.
He also don't eat the cooch, so
yeah,
done.
Kill him.
Thoughts on Record of Ragnarok? So I went out. I went out for ramen yesterday with my friend, and she was telling me about Record of Ragnarok, and she was like, "The premise is so good, but the fighting is so bad that I'm just mad." But they keep coming with more and more battles that I'm interested in, even though red-haired Thor and hate that, and Mjolnir's look stupid. They keep coming with interesting powers and characters that I want this battles to be good. So the next one is like Jack the Ripper versus somebody, and it's just like they take an historical figure from the human world and one of the guys, and they just clash them together, and they give them interesting powers based on what they are perceived to be.
Very interesting.
And I was like, I'm gonna watch it now because that sounds stupid interesting. But I saw that slideshow battle, and I was like,
no, I'll probably check out the manga, but the anime is dead.
So I am definitely going to check it out. I was gonna watch it last night, but I was tired and I was full from that ramen. Yes, a fellow Dan versus like.
It's so fun. It's legitimately one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Gone too soon. Hilarious.
Two people almost back to back asked about Record of Ragnarok. What about Avatar, Mike?
Avatar's up there. I enjoy Avatar.
Oh yeah, cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm not an Avatar fan.
Korra is fine. It gets too much hate. It deserves some of the hate. Not all of the hate.
Zoro or Sanji. I'm a Zoro man. He's a Sanji man. But Zoro's kind of falling because this last chapter
it's
and this
a
last
bit of a push.
It's starting to get that hard
bit
push.
of a push, and that's that push. You feeling it?
Yep, I'm feeling
it's like,
it.
oh, he blocks the strongest known attack in One Piece. In two bum giants was enough with a swing like that to put a hole in a Sea King and pave a way through the sea. This is Big Mom and Kaido. And he blocks it and like, all your bones is broken. But then he gets back up and then he slices Kaido and gives him a permanent wound. That push. Yep.
Ed, and Eddie is one of the best, period. Absolutely.
Ed,
there are
Eddie's
people that find it very weird, like the character art and stuff and the designs. I think Ed, Edd and Eddy is hilarious. One of my favorite episodes ever is when they're just using their imagination to write a story out and all this weird crap is happening. It's hilarious.
They're three pieces of crap to varying degrees, and it's fantastic.
And it got the best end of series ever.
They just went, this is the end, this is logical, this makes sense, the end.
Thoughts on Clan Ed?
Michael, can you?
Oh yeah, I got you.
Please,
I got you. You already know what's coming, Mike. Oh, I gotta bring it all the way up. Go ahead.
What do you guys think? What would it take for us to watch Code Geass? That's a very good question. We know that it is probably gonna be really good because it's very influential and people really like it, and it's one of those things where it's like you have to watch Code Geass. We have a friend who loves it. I have a friend who loves it. It's just mecha. It's that barrier of mecha,
And that barrier is strong.
and it's like, it's fine that people rock with this, but it's just not me. It's like if somebody was like, yo, this yaoi is the greatest love story that you will ever see. There's nothing that could compare to it. And I'm like, okay, that's all fine and well and good and stuff, but I'm not a man that's into yaoi, so that's a barrier of entry for me. But what would it take?
What would it take? Boredom. I've gone through most of the stuff I want to go through.
Boredom, a bet. A while ago, we asked somebody.
How about you pay us on Patreon?
Yeah, boy, cha-ching, cha-ching. We don't have a Patreon, and I don't want.
I like what Manga Comment does. So he'll go like, "Y'all really want this from me? Aight, pay me.
Yeah.
If y'all can do $100, I'll do it."
Yeah, but there's somebody who a while ago we asked them. We put it out like, hey, figure out how much synopsis was in Just Stop's Fairy Tail video, and we'll do a video for you. And somebody did, and we never got that video. And we put it out there like, if we got to watch something, we got to watch it.
Yeah.
Within reason. Because we're not going in... What's a really, really long thing? Like One Piece. One Piece is too long.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, yeah.
Yeah.
That's we got to dip too much into that.
What's up, Alfonso? Favorite character, Ippo?
Takamura.
Sendo.
Takamura, it's not fair how much I like Takamura. And I'm not a person who normally likes the biggest and the strongest guy. But Takamura, he's just so funny. And everybody's reverence and fear towards him. There's so much that I love about Takamura, especially now where he's just like unleashed. Punished Takamura is absolute money.
It's disgusting. My favorite is Sendo because I am a big fan of Sendo just going. I am just a big fan of Sendo going, yo, fight, yo. All I know is these fists, and that's all I give a it's all I give a about. But he's still such a nice dude, too.
He's got kids, following him and everything. And he's just like, sorry I couldn't win and get y'all that PlayStation. And they're all like, oh, we're not about to win it. Are you okay? That was a good moment. Ippo has a lot of really good characters.
Almost every character except Miyata.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the Magician. I will always say that. The Magician is absolute money. I just mind games. I'm not amazing, but I can trick you, motherfucker. And then he gets in his hand like, hey, little fella, you want an autograph? It's like, that's your opponent. Hey, you want an autograph? The Magician is so good.
Batman or Green Arrow? As opposed, like, what I would rather see? Green Arrow. I would probably rather see a good Batman movie than a good Green Arrow movie, but I would rather see a good Green Arrow comic or TV series than a good Batman one. What do you think of the Mario show? Like Super Mario Bros?
Super Mario Bros. Super Show?
Luigi? Yeah, that old one. Trash.
It's good for the memes.
It's good for the goof. Since they're basically on the same level, yep.
Who's on the same level?
Batman, Green Arrow.
I thought I was talking about Zoro and Sanji because I'm like, oh, they all not.
What Batman stories do you like? I like Court of the Owls. I like The Long Halloween. I liked. There was a run in either Batman the Dark Knight or Detective Comics during New 52. That was a Scarecrow storyline. One of my favorites in all of New 52. Loved it. Wow,
Keep dropping it.
You keep dropping
It's
it.
a huge phone. My hands are sweaty though.
Yeah, okay.
He's weak.
Arm spaghetti. Yeah. Mom Spaghetti is one of the greatest. Mom Spaghetti. So yeah, I've always said, even though I really don't like Batman, I can recognize a story that's either good or a story that I like. And there's a lot of Batman stories that I do like. I just don't like the character. Don't like a lot of his world. I would much rather see Batgirl stuff. Thoughts on Tokyo Ghoul? Tokyo Ghoul was cool. It got a little around the middle to the end, and I'm not even talking about the anime. I'm talking about the manga. But for what it was fine.
I was liking Tokyo Ghoul, and then I stopped, and then I never went back to it.
Understandable.
And I was just like, hey, Tokyo Ghoul. And then that was always my thought. It was never anything further than that. I like Unraveled. That is a darn good intro.
You guys ever seen the 3D models of Ed, Edd n Eddy? I don't think I have.
I don't think so either.
He's looking it up now. Of course Mike's gone. Planet!
How dare!
Question from Triton. How long do you normally record a revisited?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, they look like monsters!
That's faithful. But cartoons are like this because the proportions are purposefully exaggerated. And they do not go into 3D like this. That's why I always was just like the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. Timmy always looked like his eyes are too big. He doesn't look like he fits into that world.
Jimmy looked good.
Yeah, Jimmy looks fine. But that's going from 3D to 2D. That's a lot easier. That's a way easier transition. What did Triton say?
Question from Triton. How long do they normally record or revisit it before they stop? We usually record and revisit it the entire thing. Even if it's like 4 hours, we'll do it. Unless one of us has something to do, or it's just like we're done. Yeah,
there's certain times we're like, yep, this is it. We're spent. Or I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. Throat dries. But normally it's the Just Stop one. That one was way too long. I think we did that in like, what, 2-3 hour chunks?
It was 3 chunks. We did it 3 separate times.
Yeah. Something like that where it's just like, that is just way too long. And of course, we're not going to get through it and all that. It's just a feeling of just like, hey, this is a good place to stop. And we've recorded enough. We've got enough things said. And we're just moving on.
Yeah, so I think there's only been like 6 times in all of our episodes where we've ever done, we're not doing it all in one sitting. And that was everything wrong with part 5 or everything great about part 5. We were just like done. That was the top.
The CVIT one.
Yeah, the SVIT. One of the Dragon Ball ones from Super Eye Patch Wolf, because we had a podcast to do like right after, so we had to stop. Yeah, it was like 2 other ones. Just Stop and like 1 other.
But for the most part, it's all just done when we record. That's a whole little setting, a season.
I'm guessing Gurren Lagann falls under your barrier of mecha, yeah?
That most certainly is true. I understand it. Gurren Lagann is ruined for me because I made an AMV to it, so I know all the twists, the turns, what happens at the end.
It's a good AMV, too.
It's so those things won't hit as hard, and I'm sure that is, because it's not a whole lot of mecha battles. Mm-hmm. It's more like character stuff and things like that. But yeah, it's going to hit a lot less, and when something is spoiled for you, you just go... And you go into it, you go, yeah, I know what I'm supposed to be feeling here, but I'm not feeling it because I already know. And
that's why I don't like reading One Piece spoilers before the chapter comes out, because without context, just like, here's some synopsis of stuff that's happening. I'm just like a picture knowing Ace died through a spoiler. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah, that's nothing. But I had a friend when I was younger that would just like, every time a new Harry Potter book come out, they would read the last page and they'd go, okay, how does it lead up to all this? And that would be the fun for them. And I'm like, I don't understand that.
Yeah, I think I tried doing that, not for Harry Potter, but like I would read the last sentence of something. Like I'd be in the middle of a book, read the last sentence, and then go back. Maybe for Christopher Pike books. And then I was just like, this is unsatisfying. So no, I'm not going to do that. What is the best One Piece game? Pirate Warriors are the best Muso games.
They
period.
are so fun. I love a good game where it's just like, yes, we understand the abilities and everybody and people and things like that. It's so they understand it that there are 3 people that Boa's ability does not work on that game, and that's Fujitora because he's blind, Luffy because of the Luffy reasons, and Chopper because he's not attracted to humans. You would have to know One Piece for all of those things. Love that type of stuff.
The Unlimited
Cruise, all those games are so fun. Yeah, I love those games.
They were really good.
The Unlimited Cruise and Unlimited Adventure, those games were super fun. And then you got a whole bunch of awesome outfits. They all had like animal themed outfits. So Zoro was a dragon and Luffy was a lion. Man, that was good. The fighting game. It's gotta be a grand battle.
It was fun.
It's not like it is 0% competitive, but it's a lot of fun. That's where he started liking Zoro, because I was running rough shot with Sanji. Because Sanji's so open. Sanji's so fast and strong that it just be getting opened up. And then he got Zoro, and then he goes, okay. And then he watched One Piece like, okay, that's this sword dude, and he started liking him that way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, One Piece, not a great track record for games.
That's why there was somebody recently, there was a leak that a My Hero game might be in development by Arc System Works, the people that did Dragon Ball Fighters. And it's just like, I'm tired of everybody crying about like stuff like Naruto and One Piece, or it was One Piece and something else. It was like those games, those series are going to be around forever, so you're going to get opportunities. JoJo's was it. And you're going to get your opportunities. And I'm like, JoJo's has had like 6 games in 20 years. One Piece has never had a competent fighting game. What is the opportunity you believe they're going to have? Shonen do not get a lot of games. So, I don't know what you're talking about. So, of course, I'm going to be disappointed when My Hero gets the treatment that One Piece or Sailor Moon deserves, or JoJo's deserves.
One Piece Burning Blood was an arena-esque fighter.
It was terrible.
It was fine
until
it wasn't. And then they're just like, okay, big patch. These combos don't work. You can't switch into people like this. Boom, boom, boom. And then there were spammers online that would just like stand away, way, and just Ace had, it was Strong World Ace where he just had an attack that was just like fire. And then he would put a fire wall in front of him and you just could not attack him unless you were prepared to fight a Strong World Ace. With like a Mihawk or something.
Favorite female character in Naruto?
1010, not for the meme. I genuinely enjoy 1010. Don't ask me why, because I can't answer. Tsunade's cool. She's got a rough and tumble attitude. Tamari's
probably Tamari. Because
Hinata is trash.
It's probably Tamari.
Sarada is fine in the manga when she don't got her booty cheeks all out. No, in the anime. Sorry, not the manga. The booty cheeks are out in the manga, not
big
in the anime. Out. Just all the way, the shortest of skirts. I feel like there's somebody I'm missing, and I don't like it. Let me look up. Females in Naruto.
While you're doing that, have you played Rival Schools? Absolutely. I was heavy into the Capcom type of things. I played that. There was a game called Plasma Sword for the Dreamcast that not a lot of people played that had Hayato. If you play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you probably know who Hayato is. Yeah, I played a lot of Capcom fighters. I like Rival Schools. And I like that they are bringing one of the characters, Akira I think it was, to Street Fighter V. And I probably will pick up Street Fighter V for that. I'm always up and down when it's for Street Fighter V. I go through ebbs and flows. No, y'all don't like Mecha. Thought on Monsters 8. Monsters 8. I gotta look that up. Because I don't know what Monsters...
So it turns out I was not forgetting anybody prominent. I just felt like I was. Because I'm like, there should be somebody who is of such great quality, but there's not.
Oh yeah, Monster 8 is something I wanted to check out. But I'm my backlog, yo. Pirate Warriors is very satisfying to play.
Very much so. Just there's something really good about just beating up a whole bunch of people. And then in Pirate Warriors 3, they changed a lot. You got people who fight in the sky. People are just really, really fast. It's just a lot of fun to just beat people up. And then you go, oh my goodness, here comes Ivankov, and he is a level 50, and oh no, and it's a really, really fun game to play.
What is your thought on Rama? Never read it. I think I have it in my collection of things to read, but it's one of those things that are just like way back there. As a non-Batman fan, thoughts on how the new movie looks?
It looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good. I don't like that his costume is just the gun that killed his parents broken up and it creates the symbol. Not a fan of that.
I do not like the Riddler. He looks terrible. Terrible.
And there you go. But yeah, it looks good. I'm definitely going to watch it in theaters. Have you played Five Nights at Freddy games? Absolutely. Bit of a pushed off to the side from now on for that man. Because Scott Cawthon, bum mode. But they're fun enough.
Fun games. Yeah, I played 1, 2. I never played 3 because I never liked how 3 looks. I played basically all of them except for 3 and I think Pizzeria Simulator.
Which is a turn-based RPG. Oh, no, that's the last one. The Everybody's Here one.
No, that's Ultimate Custom Night.
Okay, so what's
Pizzeria Simulator is you like buy stuff for the pizzeria and you build it up and there's
that sounds interesting. I might check that out.
It's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, I like doing that stuff.
But once you watch some, it is cost management and you got to keep people happy and onions.
I am big
like
into
that.
management stuff like that.
But
I love game dev type.
You also get your lore stuff.
Mm-hmm. I don't care about that. What is your thoughts on Jimmy Timmy Power Hour? It was good.
The first one was good. Diminishing Returns, and like I said, Timmy looks really, really bad, and as well as Cosmo and Wanda when they hopped over there.
Pink and green Honda,
Cosmo and Wanda.
What is the worst fandom in anime or manga? Maybe Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter's really bad. A lot of people say One Piece because One Piece gets pushed on people a whole lot. I'm in it, so I don't feel that push. So it's usually stuff that's really, really popular and news. So you got your Jujutsu Kaisen, your Demon Slayers, where they go. It's the revolutionary. It's the best. It's changing lives. It's changing how we view shonen. It's the newest. It's those types of things. Hunter x Hunter is definitely up there though. ReZero.
Oh yeah,
they're not trying to hear.
They're not
anything.
Trying to hear nothing. Hey yo, episode 13 though. But actually,
they're not trying to hear a single word against that piss show.
Yeah, ReZero is probably up there. JoJo's is actually up there. I find a lot of their fans insufferable. Yeah. Hunter x Hunter is probably tops for me. Have you read Detective Conan? I am a huge Detective Conan fan. I love it. I've fallen off greatly from it because there was a period, it was at like chapter 800. It was like Ron had just fallen asleep in the forest and Shinichi had figured out that whole thing. He had come back for that, and he figured it all out. And then after that, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna put this down for a little while. Let me get some chapters up and get back to it. And I have not gotten back to it, but I love Detective Conan. Are you going to play Scarlet Nexus? Yes, I have it already. I just need to boot it up, and once I boot it up, maybe I'll enjoy it. But if I'm not feeling it, I'm just gonna be like. Dinosaurs, like them with feathers or what? If that's the way they are, that's the way they are.
But it's ruined.
It was ruined. I would hate to watch a Jurassic Park with the feathered. I'd hate.
They look so lame. Just let them be horrible giant lizards. Science is going too far. We don't need to know this information. This does nothing for us, but just gives us this information. It does nothing. It's not like, oh, the world is round, the world is flat, that type of thing. Don't smoke cigarettes. Things that actually benefit things. I don't need to know that dinosaurs got feathers. I'm no
and
better
are
for it.
Closer
I'm
related
actually
to
worse.
chickens than like alligator.
Come on now.
Yeah, I would. What is your rating for Naruto? Naruto's like a...
He wrongly put it in the S tier for our worst shonen. I was fighting for high A tier, but he just sort of put it in S tier like, oh, we gonna leave, what was it, Samurai 8 in the A tier, then we gotta move the Naruto up to the S tier. It was a concession that I did not agree with.
I think Naruto's like a 6. Yeah, 6 sounds about right.
It has a lot of problems. Shippuden is so very uninteresting.
So very.
The Sasuke stuff is legit just like, all right, skipping through all it is. Yep, eyes. Oh my goodness. Izanagi and Izunami. Oh my goodness, this is happening. Oh, now you got in Susanoo. That's great for you.
Thoughts on Welcome to the NHK. Never read it.
I watched a little bit of it, and it's quite funny. If that's the shut-in dude,
I think so.
then that was very interesting. That was during my heavy slice of life phase.
Naruto fans are pretty toxic. Yeah, they're kind of trash. In this One Piece Grand Adventure Discord, there's a mod making the game competitive. Oh,
Word?
That's interesting.
Word? We're gonna have to keep our eye out for that because I know there was there's a Naruto one for, remember that old Naruto game for the GameCube, the fighting game where you just like...
Yeah.
Yeah, they're making
Naruto Tyson or something like that.
Yeah, they're making that competitive.
There's also people, the same people, I think it was Arc System Work even, made 2 games for the 3DS, a One Piece game and a Dragon Ball game. There were crossover characters and everything. And there's a couple people that have brought together both games and are making it online and more balanced and competitive.
Right.
Yeah, it looks really fun.
People nuts.
People nuts. One Piece fan top for me, in my opinion. Yeah, One Piece fans can be toxic.
Yeah.
What do you think of ReZero Season 2, Episode 14? We haven't watched it yet,
it.
but we are getting very close to just like, let's do the ReZero thing.
Yes.
How does one quantify toxicity? It's very hard to quantify. I think it's more like there was a judge once that said, I don't know how to define porn, but once I see it, I know it.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what you could say for toxicity. Because what's the difference between a spirited debate or somebody emotionally invested and just loudly speaking their opinion over somebody that's toxic? I think if you're trying to attack a person for their opinion or lack of thereof or differences, I think that can be construed as toxicity. But if somebody's just like, no, I don't agree with this thing. I think this is really bad. I can't believe how much it sucks. I don't necessarily think that's toxic, but somebody else might.
Yeah, there's also things like it's the push, watch this. It's whenever a flaw is brought up, it's like, no, this is perfect. That's not a flaw. Things like that. You can't, because there's a lot of people, if you talk about My Hero, you're getting downvoted on the Reddit. They're not trying to hear any of that.
What are you upset about Curio Coco treatment? What's that?
Retirement.
Oh, yeah.
I am not a fan of Coco. I am sad that she is retiring under the circumstances that she is. I am much more interested in my girl, Suzaharu Lulu, retiring. Pardon-moi. Because that came out of nowhere a couple days ago. She was just like, yo, I'm retiring in the middle of her birthday singing stream. And she was like, yo, I'm retiring, and I'm retiring in exactly 6 days. I'm going to sing one more song, and goodbye. Coco had a whole month. She told her gym mates about it. It was a whole big thing. I'm so sorry. I've got the COVID. The shot did nothing. I knew I shouldn't have been licking them doorknobs.
The anti-vaxxers are right all along.
Yeah, it does nothing. It made me worse. Oh, I should start liking stuff like Sasha Banks.
Ooh.
Oh, big rip.
Oh, and people already defending that.
But yeah, she's got enough money that she doesn't have to worry about anything. She's got fans that will go over to her other channel. Like I said, I'm sad that it happened under the circumstances that it did, but I was never a fan of Coco because I don't like her comedy is very much vulgar, and that's where it begins. Mm-hmm. Just like, hey, I'm an anime girl swearing. Hey, I'm an anime girl saying the word boobs. Mm. and I've never liked that.
Gotcha.
A lot of people do. She is insanely popular. Not for me. Like I said, she stayed. I would have preferred that, but sucks that she's leaving.
All right, we're getting close to getting out of here. We'll do 7:30, so 7 more minutes. Favorite main cast in fiction?
Part 4, Part 6, those are very, very strong. The movie cast of the Avengers is really good. A lot
Black
of different,
Clover.
A lot of different personalities to bounce off of people.
Black
and things
Bulls.
Like that. Black Bulls are very, very strong. They're up there.
Straw Hats are up there. Oh, Yu's up there.
The cast of Steins Gate, love them. Bunch of wacky characters, and then it's just like, oh, this isn't.
If I had to pick
horribly
one,
depressing.
it's probably the Black Bulls.
Black Bulls is very strong. Let me see. I'll say Avengers. I'll throw my hat in Avengers because it just says fiction. It doesn't say anime. I'll go Avengers because the Avengers are very strong.
What do you think of the Super Mario movie?
What does everybody think of the Super Mario movie?
Good.
You will not
for the
find a
main.
dissenting opinion about the Super Mario movie.
Unless that's what you just trying to get views. Like,
Unless
hey,
I'm the contrarian.
it's not as bad as y'all think it is.
No, it's worse.
And what is the best video game movie? The original Mortal Kombat.
Shut up.
Everybody's saying the Sonic movie, the original Mortal Kombat.
I'll
Still
throw my
number-
head in the Sonic movie. That was a really good one.
Yeah, it was good, but it's not the original Mortal Kombat. And that is number 1 with La Bullet.
Is Sasuke Uchiha trash? Oh, sit down. How much time you got?
Bruh. This is about to be a dissertation.
Yes, he is. Because let's take away his character, his personality. Let's take away everything that he is that makes him a person. He's an Uchiha, and Uchihas are born and bred trash because it's too much. It used to just be copy eye. And Kakashi is a legendary ninja based almost purely off of his ability to copy. It's like the Sharingan is busted day 1.1. And then you got the Susanoo. And then you got the Mangekyo. And the Mangekyos all have separate, entirely busted abilities. Did I say the Susanoo?
Yes.
Then you got Izunami and Izunagi. The whole
Danzo.
the Danzo thing of just like, I can, as long as I sacrifice my eye, I can revive myself and rewrite history. And then the Izunagi is just like, once you look into my eyes, you're gonna be in a loop until you repent and change your entire way of life and everything. That's trash. Things like that. And then it's like, oh, if you use your eye too much, you'll go blind. Unless you get your brother's eye and implant it into you. Then you can just use your abilities forever.
Ad infinitum.
And that's just Uchiha stuff. And then Sasuke, he is such a bum that he is puppeted by everybody that he comes across. It's Orochimaru, and then it's just like, oh man, Orochimaru, and then it's Toby, and then it's was it? It was Toby, because he went over there to the thing, and then he went over to the Hokage, and was like, here's what's the diggy. No, it was Itachi. It was Itachi, and then in Toby. Then the Hokage was like, yo, we had a good reasons for doing all this. Go come help us. He's just not his own character. Outside of the fact that he's like, I hate the leaf, I'll destroy everything. Oh, Itachi loves the leaves? Well, maybe. And you're like, no, but I actually do still want to destroy it. For some reason. Did you hear me when we said that the Uchiha were all evil and planning to kill the entire village in a bloody and violent uprising? And they could because they're Uchiha with busted eyes. Did you not hear that when we said that? You got your brother whose eye is busted and never extinguishing fire. We're forgetting about that? They were gonna kill us all of us. Yeah, but y'all shouldn't have done it. There was no talking to these people. Their eyes are made of hate. They get stronger with hate. Come on now. And then they birth and Mamoru Uchiha, the second strongest ninja in the world.
Which
There's a village of Uchiha in Mamoru Uchiha. Wipe them all out before they become a village of Mamoru Uchiha, and we got no hope because Hashirama's dead. Do it. Done. Because if one of them muffs get the Mangekyo, one of them muffs get the Susanoo, what you doing? Oro is a pretty strong ninja. Hashirama is said to be the greatest Hokage of all time. He got capped by him. He took on 2 other Hokage hand to hand when they were revived. No worse for wear. But then Oro put them hands to him. Oro is eyed. What are they going to do against one Susanoo? What are they going to do against one never extinguishing flame? What are they going to do against one person who goes, I can look at you and change your entire life and you will be hypnotized and you won't even know that you're hypnotized, Hokage. Kill all the people. What are they going to do? Wipe them all out. Second Hokage did nothing wrong. He was absolutely justified. And then once Sasuke came up to him as he's in the Edo Tensei, he's like, oh, you a new Chiaka smelling on you. And he pumped up his chakra just like, oh, you better not release me or you dead, to the point where Hashirama was like, calm down, because you're going to kill this boy. And he would have. And he would have been justified. Itachi, Sasuke is trash. Yes, that is basically what the thesis of this is. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
That was the end of the stream.
Was that really 7 minutes?
Yes.
Goodness.
We'll quickly run through the last one. How do you guys feel about Madara? He's trash.
Madara, I feel almost the exact same way, except for the fact that, he's puppeting and all that stuff. Ask us later for a more detailed response, or just watch the Naruto month videos, because I'm sure we're going to get into it in the end. But I really do not like him. Somebody put it in our Discord where it's just like, it's the Urza effect of I like him when he's not fighting, and I'm kind of agree with that, because fighting Madara is busted, and I do not care. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of shonen getting video games, one that comes to mind is Kinkuman Muscle Grand Prix. It's quite good. Okay. I think shonen has a lot of good video games. They just don't get a lot out, which is very weird. I think it's because the Japanese market for console games is so weak. But I think Switch is kind of saving it, so maybe they'll explore some more.
It's kind of difficult to do a game in a world and make it good and everything. That Black Clover game was terrible. Kakarot is just flying and fighting and whatever thing. So it's kind of difficult to do a good one.
Never seen the Super Mario movie.
And you know what? You're fine. You don't need to. Just think about all the worst things that it could be, and you're nowhere close. You're fine.
Thought on Resident Evil 8. It was very good. People don't like the ending, and people don't like how much pain Ethan went through, but I enjoyed it. Save it for Naruto month. Yeah.
Don't ask a question. It's a loaded question. It's just like, how do you feel about this terrible character from this terrible clan? Well, I don't feel too strongly about him personally. Moving on. Nah. You should have been here long enough to know that was gonna be a dissertation.
Sasuke was released from a cell and then just let on to do whatever he wanted to do with no surveillance in the name of atoning for his sins.
Kakashi just goes, you lucky I'm the Hokage now and you're free of all your crimes and everything. Goodbye. You go, no. That guy's a problem. Because we've seen him be taken over. We've seen him be puppeted. We know that there's people out there that can take control of people. He comes back with his big dumb Susanoo and his never extinguishing flame, and guess what? He's taking out a good chunk of the village before Naruto gets to him and tries to talk him down. Not even try to fight him, but try to talk him down. And Kakashi ain't got them eyes no more.
Finally, what is the
Purple
worst?
Chidori.
What is the worst Black Clover character? That is a good question, because I've never even thought of who the worst ones would be.
There's not too many that I'm like, ugh.
No, I enjoy more than his girlfriend.
Captains? Nope, not the captains. I am a big stand for Dorothy. Loves me some Dorothy.
Yeah, Josh, we might need to come back on that one, because
never really thought about that.
Yeah.
I can think really anything. You know what? The big demon that they fought near the end of the demon arc, where it was just like, I'm a big demon, and Asta and Yuno fought him, and it's like, oh no, don't let that demon get released. It was like, that's just a big evil demon. I didn't really.
But that's not really fair.
Yeah, there's no like
It's
characters.
just like a wall.
We will come back to that.
Yeah, so we'll answer the other one. What's your favorite mangaka artist? The Black Clover artist is very good.
Tsunohara Kenta from Sket Dance. I always talk about him.
I think the My Hero artist is very good.
Yeah, just not a whole lot of behind it.
Berserk is the obvious answer.
That's a really good one.
The Soul Eater dude, he's good. Soul Eater / Fire Force, he's good.
Nobuyuki from Flame of Rekka. There is a hard progression that you can just see as he gets better and better and better.
Yeah, Araki,
to the point where he just becomes stunningly amazing.
Yeah, Araki, originally he was not very good, and he just kept working, and now his art is amazing. Yeah.
There's a lot of really good ones. It's harder to say who are the bad ones. But yeah, those are a couple of the good ones that we got. That's it.
Yeah.
We're done.
I have not eaten today.
Bird.
Yeah.
Really? Why not?
I don't
eat. I just don't eat. I've never eaten anything before. What's food?
I just haven't felt hungry, and I'm still not feeling hungry, but I know I should eat.
There's that. Yeah, Sasuke is big trash.
Yeah.
Really, really big trash. As always, stop coming to these.
And we'll stop doing them.
Stop. To these. Stop coming.
What, we see Gavin didn't show up.
The show did. He kept his word. He's free.
Tomorrow I'm doing more of the Zero Time Dilemma. We also have our podcast over on 2200. We have our Discord for anybody that wants to join that. I'm trying to get better at doing this promotion. Next week,
like the video and subscribe.
No, you don't need to do that part.
Do both.
No,
do both.
No.
Real quick.
Nope. Yeah.
Don't do either. Dislike it if anything.
Okay. Next week is the first episode of Naruto Month. Yep, Thursday, first episode of Naruto Month. So we need to figure out what Naruto video we're doing.
All right.
And I think that's it.
What about that new series that?
It's almost done.
All right.
But I don't think it's going to be done for next week.
Okay.
So I don't want to say anything because I've been saying, oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not. So it'll come when it comes. And yeah, I'll probably start writing the script for one of my hazing and praising things. I don't know what I want to do first because there's a lot of things.
Done?
Yeah, it'd be like that. Was that her last stream?
Yeah.
Dude,
It's her last gameplay stream. She's got one more explaining exactly what everything is going on.
We could have did this another day if it.
Because I said that we were going to do this today, and I keep my word.
Okay.
I just been looking because she's been stuck on this for a while. It's Lulu. I've been watching Lulu.
Okay. Yep. We're out of here. Bye.
Whew.